Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have another drag tutorial for you. So if you want to see how I created this bold dramatic drag look, well then just keep on watching. Also, if you guys are new to my channel, well then don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. So we're going to go ahead and start off with our eyebrows already glued down and canceled out. And if you guys want to see how I glue down my eyebrows, of course, just let me know in the comments down below. And I will be sure to put up a video on how I glue down my eyebrows. Here I'm just taking the orange color corrector from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. And it is in the dark contour kit. And I'm just using, once again, that orange color to cancel out that blue and green undertone for my facial hair. Alright, and for foundation, I'm going to take a couple of different foundations. First, I'm going in with the Mehron Cream Blend Stick Foundation, and I'm applying this using a foundation brush. And it is a little bit darker than what I had anticipated, so I'm going in with the Black Opal and Heavenly Honey. And to blend the foundation, I'm just going to take a powder puff and just press that foundation into my skin. So like I mentioned before, these foundations are a little bit darker than what I had anticipated, but once I apply the highlight and I contour and everything, it'll actually come together. And for highlight, I'm taking a combination of the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain, along with a little bit of Clown White. And then just going in and blending out that highlight with a Morphe Tulip brush. And of course, since it is drag makeup, it's going to be very dramatic and drastic. So that's why this highlight is so light and intense. And since it is drag makeup, you can never have too much highlight. So I'm going back in with that Porcelain Concealer and the Clown White and just applying a little bit more under my eyes. And this time to blend it out, I'm going to take a powder puff and you're going to see it's really going to blend it out and create a seamless finish and just marry the two shades together, going from the highlight to my foundation shade. And since we are using a heavy amount of makeup, I'm just going to apply some Mario Badescu Rose Water to keep my skin hydrated and keep it from drying out. Moving on to contour, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit once again, and I'm using the Dark Cream Contour Kit. And I'm taking the lightest shade from the contour shades. And this is just basically going to be my first color for my contour. I am going to go in with a couple different darker colors later on. Now I'm taking the shade Toast from the LA Girl Pro Concealer and I'm applying this at the very bottom of my contour, and then I'm going to blend it upwards. And when I do my contour, I like to think of it a lot like doing your eye crease, where you want to start with your lighter shade and then just build the intensity and build the depth. that's exactly what I'm doing here for my contour. I started off with the lightest contour shade and then just building up from there. And just taking that contour up into my forehead and temples. For this drag look, I wanted to be a very dramatic highlight, so I did create that harsh line on the temple area. Of course, that is optional if you are doing a drag makeup, but I just like the way that looks on the end result, that very dramatic swoosh up look. And moving on to nose contour, I'm taking the lightest contour shade that I use and using a lip brush to create my nose contour. And I really wanted to bring it in and create a very narrow nose. So I am bringing in that contour quite a bit and then just tapping the edges with a Real Techniques concealer brush. And then I'm just going to go back in with that highlight shade and use it to clean up my nose contour. And taking those same two highlighting shades, I'm going to take them down the bridge of my nose. Once again, just spraying some rose water on my face to keep it hydrated. So now to set the cream products we just applied, I'm taking a large powder brush and some Coty Airspun and just brushing a generous amount all over my face. A lot of drag queens take this on a powder puff and really pack in that powder to lock in their products, but since I'm not going on stage or I'm not going out, a light dusting will do just fine. To further intensify that highlight under my eyes, I'm taking Ben Nye's Cameo powder with a little bit of that Coty Airspun and applying a generous amount under my eyes for a nice bake. So right below that, I'm going to take the Coty Airspun powder in the shade Suntan and apply it right below that first shade. And I'm also going to apply that same contour shade under my contour and on my chin. So to start sketching out my crease, I'm taking an LA Girl lip pencil in the shade Spice and just mapping out where I want my new crease to be, and then just blending it out with an e.l.f. crease brush. So just like you're doing your makeup for your normal crease, you want the most depth to be on the crease, which is that line that I drew out. So that's where I want the darkest of the colors, and then I want them to fade lighter as they go up onto my new brow bone. So that's just what I'm doing here, is I'm just going in with different shades and really creating depth and that new crease that I want. So for my eyebrows, I'm going to go ahead and map them out with a brown lip pencil and then just really create the shape that I want. And I'm doing it lightly with a pencil first because it can easily be corrected and covered with makeup, of course, rather than going straight in with a cream, which would be a little bit harder to correct. Once I've mapped out my eyebrows, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toast, which is that same concealer that I used to contour with, and just map out and fill in my brows. Moving on to eyeliner, I'm first going to map out my wing with an e.l.f. felt tip liner. And I'm just, like I said, just going to outline where I want my wing to be. Once I've mapped that out, I'm going to go in with the NYC liquid liner and fill it in. Now that my wings are done, I'm going to move on to my lid. And of course it wouldn't be a drag look without glitter. So I'm going to be applying some Spirit Gum as my glitter adhesive and then just going in with this vibrant bright red glitter for my lid. Now that the glitter's on, I'm just going to intensify my crease, adding a little bit of black, and I'm fading it in from the wing into the crease. For powder contour, I am taking a mixture of the darkest shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette with a little bit of MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark tan to add some warmth. So for that drama that I mentioned earlier, I'm just taking a folded paper, applying it to my temples, and then just going over it with contour. To add some brightness, I'm taking the two lightest shades from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm applying this everywhere we applied that cream highlight earlier. For blush, I'm taking a really mauvey dark blush and just blending it into my contour, and the blush I'm using is from the Morphe 9B palette, and like I said, it's one of those dark mauvey maroony colors. And then just adding a bright vibrant peak on the apples of my cheek and blending it out. And to add some shimmer, I'm going to apply Becca Cosmetics Moonstone. And I'm applying this on the highest points of my cheekbones and just blending it down to the apples of my cheek. Moving down to the lower lash line, I'm applying Clown White. And what this is going to do is it's just really going to open up and brighten your eyes because it's essentially making them bigger. And then right under that, I'm applying a black liquid liner. And for lips, I'm taking the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Mary Jo. And this is from one of the first collections that she launched. And I'm just applying this all over my lips. Once the liquid lipstick is dry, I'm going to go in with the Sephora Radiant Luminizing Drops in the shade Morning Light and apply this to the center of my lips. Then I'm just going to go over it with Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Stripped. And once that's dry, I'm going to go in with an ABH lip gloss in the shade Solstice. For lashes, I'm going to use the standard drag lash, which is a typical 301, and I apply this with the House of Lash Lash Glue. To finish it off, I'm just going to apply that same Moonstone highlight down the bridge of my nose. And that's going to conclude the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. I know I had tons of fun making it. So if you guys did like what you see, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if there's anything you want me to create or you want me to do, definitely let me know in the comments down below.